morning, it's Saturday. I'm feeling much brighter today than I was yesterday because I went out to see a show with my mum and we had one too many drinks and I slept in my makeup, and that is why I have this. I was more annoyed with myself when I woke up and was like, no, how did this happen? I was far more annoyed with that than the actual hangover itself. Anyway, today I'm gonna have a little chill this morning for an hour, drink my coffee, play a little bit of Animal Crossing because I've not been making time for my Animal Crossing this week. I want to clean up the office upstairs, sort some stuff out, and then I'm gonna go see my friend Karen. We're gonna do some crafting today, and I'm hoping to pop into Home Bargains as well because there's some really cool Halloween stuff in there that we saw last time we were in there, but it just wasn't a good time to be like buying stuff. We're having a little Halloween party. And we come back from Vegas, it's like a little anniversary Halloween party. So we're gonna go there, I'm gonna pick up some things, maybe film a shot with me, see how it goes. And then I'll take you along to Karen's and show you what we're crafting. But before I go and see Karen, I have a HelloFresh to use up. It's one of our favorites. This one, loaded wedges. Lee's gone for a haircut, but he is gonna get me some sour cream on the way home because it doesn't always come with sour cream, the Mexican stuff from HelloFresh, Tex-Mex. But how could you possibly have this without sour cream? Delicious. Manny's hanging out with Lee while Lee does some outdoor stuff. Here's what we made. Oh, also, technically, this is also what we made. I'll show you this in a second. I was here for hours. This is what we made. This was the entirety, and this is the devastation of our crafting. So I'm off to Mum and Dad's for a couple of days to look after their dogs. We kind of switch it up a little bit, but usually if Mum's looking after Manny, she will come to us, and if I'm looking after their dogs, I will go to them because it's a lot all at once. They're kind of a bit crazy altogether. And Lee is going to drop Milo off later on today. I just need to get there before they leave. Fast forward quite a few hours and it is 2 o'clock in the morning because when left to my own devices, I can't go to sleep at a reasonable hour like a grown-up. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you briefly about this. So you know I've got this like second head growing on my face. This was sent to me this week and I feel like it was a gift from the gods. I've used it before. It's always been something that I've liked to have in for really, really dry skin, or it can be used for so many things like burns and cuts and stuff like that. But I didn't really think about it for breakouts. And I used something else on it yesterday, and obviously then it's like dry and whatever. I thought, do you know what, that's probably really good for repair. And I googled it, and apparently this is like a TikTok viral sensation. People are actually just using this to reduce inflammation and breakouts. So who knew? And if you don't want to use something that's going to be like really, really drying, maybe it's a nice solution. I'll let you know in the morning, but I've already had this on today and it is definitely reducing some of the redness and the dryness from my cleaning clear that I overdid it with yesterday. So part of why I originally stayed up late was because Milo and I are sharing a bed and I thought I'd give him a chance to fall asleep before I went in. And then when I went upstairs, Buddy is in the other side of the bed. And I'm like, well, I'll leave them for a little bit longer and not disturb them. And now I've got Molly. You can't really see because it's very, very dark. And I think we're probably going to sleep on the sofa and leave them upstairs to the bed. I slept for 2 nights on that sofa. We came back yesterday and I felt like I'd been camping, honestly. My mum's house is very, very comfortable, but I just was kind of trying to keep out of the way of the dogs and Milo because they were sleeping together. And then one of the dogs was sleeping with me. And then they were getting up and they were getting, it was just, you know how it is. Looking after dogs is a bit like looking after babies. And when the parents are away, everything's kind of a bit, so I was just trying to make everyone as chill as possible. But last night I slept like a baby. When I got back in my own bed, I was like, bliss. But I really don't mind doing that. I'm going back in November. Slightly trickier when I take Milo. But it's quite fun. It's like a little adventure. And before we know it, my mum is going to be here looking after our Unreal babies for us to go to Vegas. I can't even wait. I can't believe it's almost time. Fun fact, I was not going to post this vlog because after the first couple of clips that I'd filmed, I started to feel kind of strange about it, like I'm a mess. And you know, to pride myself on YouTube and being quite realistic and, you know, this is what it is and all of that, you know, makeup free, regular house days. But I did feel like extra messy, you know, like I'm starting the vlog hungover, having slept in my makeup. Next thing you know, I'm, well, I was supposed to vlog with Karen and then we just, you know, I never remember to vlog when I'm with other people. And then I'm like up till 3 o'clock in the morning at my mum's house because I have no adult supervision. Perhaps this isn't the person that I want to be on the internet, you know? But really, this is kind of just who I am. Some days I'm completely normal, you know, just like working from home, helping Milo with his spellings, doing regular mom stuff. The next day I'm getting drunk with my mom and sleeping with my makeup on. So it is what it is. And my latte art continues to look like bottoms. Well, I spent my afternoon walking on the treadmill while I was working. So, you know, balance. I've either got it all together or none of it. And later, Ella and I are going to go to the cinema to see, is it called Don't Worry Darling, the one with Harry Styles. That film was so much better than I thought it was going to be. I was really looking forward to it. Like months and months and months ago when they released the trailer, I was like, ooh, that looks like something I'd be interested in. And then there's been so much like gossip and drama and stuff about it since then that it's really kind of taken the shine off. And I was like, oh, maybe it's not as good. And then some reviews have come in and they've been mostly focusing on the gossip and the drama. It was such a good film. Would absolutely recommend it. It's very kind of dystopian. It is a thriller, but it's not scary at all. And that's from someone who does not like horror films, because that was like, I don't know where on the scale it's going to be. Super low down. And the ending was brilliant. Good morning. It is Thursday. And I have the morning off because I'm working late. Not the morning off, but you know, because it's just a slid day into the evening. And I'm filming a video this morning about skincare, and this, I just kind of want to throw it out there. The beginning of this video was a Saturday morning, and this had kind of appeared Friday night, Saturday morning. Not only has the actual spot itself gone away, but now it's just like a slight mark, not a lot of texture, and that is all down to a couple of skincare products that I've been using. Just had a very exciting parcel delivery. It's film for the holiday. I've got 2 film cameras. One is like a mechanical, old school. It's one that was my dad's. And then the other one is my grandma's. And that's like an automatic, you know, old school actual film camera. I'm going to take both of them with me. And I've got some black and white film. I've got some regular colour film, and I think I'm going to do the black and white film in the really old school mechanical camera, because I think if it ends up kind of blurry or a bit weird, that will probably look best in black and white, even like the bit like abstract, what was that supposed to be? Whereas the other one I might use, I just noticed there's a little sticker in the bottom of this box, the other one I might use at night time because there's an actual flash on there as well. Really excited about it. How cute! A little sticker from the place that I purchased it from. Also, film is so expensive. Oh, they've even got a little return label in the bottom of this as well. Is it a return? It's not a return label. It's something so that you can send the film back to them to have it developed. How amazing is that? Obviously, you have to pay for the developing, but they've already included a label to send it back to them. So I might send it back to them, to the film that I've currently got. I haven't actually had any of it developed, and the camera that I got from my grandma's house had 10 shots already taken on it. So I'm quite excited to have that developed because we don't know what it is. Going by the many packs of photos that I've gone over since we kind of went through her house and cleared things out, it's going to be either dogs, some kind of building project. There were just hundreds of photos of things they were doing, like little things on the house, like a little extension, or they had huge greenhouses in the garden, and all of that was documented in minutia. Pictures of the garden itself. They used to sell flowers, so they've got all pictures of the things that were growing and like full things of hanging baskets everywhere. It's really interesting because it's literally like decades of all the same stuff, but at different times. But I'm kind of excited to see what those 10 pictures are, but I probably know they're going to just be pictures of those things. But what I was meaning to say in that I haven't had them developed yet is I have no idea if I actually know how to use the mechanical camera, because I'm teaching myself, and halfway through I was like, I've done something wrong. And so I think the first half of the photos will probably be massively overexposed. And then the second half might be a little bit better, but I need to finish up the film this weekend so that I can actually send it off. And then I'm going to get my dad to put the film in the cameras for the holiday, just in case I screw it up. Film's expensive. So I looked on Amazon. Film's mega expensive. I looked online. It was cheaper from this place, and which is called Wonderland. And I got one black and white film and one colour, because black and white is cheaper as well. But film is really, really expensive, way more expensive than it should be. Plus then you've got to pay to have it developed. There's definitely something to my machine with milk where I feel like I need to actually froth the milk first. Because otherwise I don't think it gets hot enough. It just didn't really foam in the right way. These are the problems. These are my problems. Hey, it's Sunday morning. Actually, it's Sunday afternoon. We've already had lunch. It's Sunday afternoon. And it occurred to me I had not finished this vlog, this very kind of piecemeal vlog, little bits and pieces of a week. So I thought I would end it here. I'm going for a walk, and then I'm going to pop to Tesco for some stuff for tea, because we're going to watch Hocus Pocus 2. So excited about that. And kind of draw a line under this bizarre vlog and start again for the new month. So thanks for joining me. And I will see you in the first October vlog, first proper October vlog, which will begin the countdown to our Vegas trip.